Viewer discretion is advised.
You know what today's video is about, right? The '04 Pistons. Now let's take a quick rewind back to 19 years ago. The 2004 Detroit Pistons were them. But we got to talk about the era before that, the bad boy Pistons, the most hated NBA team of all time. You know what I'm saying? They had Isaiah look like somebody's Grandma Thomas. They had Dennis Rodman. They had Bill Laimbeer. They had Rick Mahorn. They had only one good boy on the team. You know what I'm saying? And his name was everybody who know by day today, Joe Dumars. Grant Hill was the next era when that Bad Boys era ended in 1993. They didn't even get past the first round, you know what I'm saying, like 4 times with Grant Hill on the roster. And Hill was dealing with a whole lot of injuries, you know what I'm saying? And at one point, they didn't even make it to the playoffs. Grant Hill had so many ankle injuries, it was looking like Steph Curry back in the day. I will never say that again. And then he was traded to Orlando when he was about to sign with the Orlando Magic. You know what I'm saying? Which created like more problems. You know what I'm saying? More injury problems. Because T-Mac and Grant Hill could have been an amazing duo. You know what I'm saying? And I will never put Grant Hill in the same conversation with Steph Curry. But Joe Dumars stayed relevant until 1999. You know what I'm saying? When he retired and transitioned to the front office role. And he got Chauncey Billups. Chauncey! Billups! The 2004 Finals MVP that could give you 30 points in every single night. He was the McDonald's All-American in 1995, and then he was drafted in 97 by the Celtics. Had a few mediocre seasons, but he was the elite point guard, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't until he got to Detroit, you know what I'm saying, where he turned up the heat, you know what I'm saying? He helped lead the Pistons to the 2004 Finals and to the championship, but they beat the star-studded Los Angeles Lakers. It was Kobe, Shaq, Gary Payton, and that was it, you know what I'm saying? This Pistons team could easily beat most of these teams today. Let's go to Richard Rip Hamilton, who was recently coached by Michael Jordan as his sidekick. How did Rip Hamilton end up in Detroit? They had to give up Jerry Stackhouse, who averaged 29 points per game, which was a franchise high in 2001 at the time. Next up is the bad boy of the team, Mr. Rasheed Technical Foul Wallace. You know what I'm saying? He played on the Washington Bullets and the Portland Jailblazers. You know what I'm saying? Because they were known as the Jailblazers at the time. They had to give up Chucky Atkins in a multi-team trade to get Rasheed. He only played one game with the Atlanta Hawks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rasheed Wallace's one-day Atlanta Hawks career. You know what I'm saying? Without Rasheed, they would have never won the NBA championship. He averaged only 41 technical fouls in a season. That's as much as Draymond Green might average in the near future. You know what I'm saying? Rasheed is a head case. He was a head case back in the day. And now, let's go to the defensive anchor mindset of the team. Roll that intro.
The center, wearing the big red 3 from Virginia Union University. Ben Wallace.
Yes, Mr. Ben Wallace, Mr. 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. He doesn't score as much, you know what I'm saying, because he never scored as much. He never made a three-pointer, you know what I'm saying, but he could dominate the paint and block Shaq. You could see this guy in your nightmares, son. Like, this man was so big that he could tolerate most of these bigs today, especially James Wiseman. You know what I'm saying? He was just too strong. You wouldn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Most of these guys today would be crying to the refs. This man won Defensive Player of the Year after Defensive Player of the Year after Defensive Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? And so many all-defense selections because the guy was so good at defense. You know what I'm saying? They should name the Defensive Player of the Year award after Big Ben. Ben Wallace. And that's it. That's the 2004 Pistons, who will never win another championship in the next 700,000 years, where most humans won't even be alive. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next episode.